also think here's a good way to start us off strong. It's Christmas. We gotta have a little Merry Christmas intro, you know?
Merry Christmas intro.
Yeah. We gotta wish everyone Merry Christmas. We gotta, I don't know, do something. Maybe we'll sing a Folly Jolly tune. What's it called? Oh, a carol.
A carol. I don't even know any off the top of my head. We have to
Deck
like,
the halls with
that.
Okaroon's balls. Fa la 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 la.
Yep. Gold and shiny, there they hang now. Fa la 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 la.
See, you got it.
That's stuff into it.
All right.
I got some stuff to say for sure today about like Don to Don, all kinds of stuff.
Word. Oh, I didn't watch the last thing of Don to Don. Shit.
Oh,
I
you didn't
watch that?
Well, it's not like you haven't seen the show. Because
Yeah.
it's the season finale, right?
Yeah, I know. What was the last episode? Because what happens after?
Yeah. Well, let's talk about it in the show.
Word.
Hello, welcome back to Philosoweebs. 40 Years of Weeb here.
And I'm T Cone.
Hey T Cone, how the fuck you doing this week?
I'm doing great, Mr. 40 Son. How are you doing?
Doing pretty good.
Glad to hear.
Man, that was something on Sunday, huh? We didn't dance again. We like fell into making music, and then we just kind of ran out of time.
So, I thought it was okay though. I
had to go.
Yeah, no, absolutely. But I thought like I didn't plan for us to dance again. I thought we did enough at the beginning, so I was happy with what we did.
I thought we were going to go for once in the beginning and then once at the end. Well,
that's initially what I wanted to do, but I felt like we did it in the beginning. It felt good, and I was happy with I was happy with just doing music the rest of the time, and I felt like we did really good doing that too. So I would like to have it set like a set schedule of like dance, music, dance. Like that's what I want, but I know time is of the essence and whatever. But I felt like it was a good session, So.
Me too.
Yeah.
I was digging that beat we came up with.
It was really good. I thought it was really good. It's only going to get better. It's only going to get better and better, man. Just got to keep doing it. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, man. So, I mean, let's try. Blah, 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 blah. I can speak. I promise. So, let's get right into it. What excited you this week?
What excited me this week is that Final Fantasy VII Rebirth just got announced and is dropping January 23rd of next year for PC.
Aha. I still haven't played it.
I know. We got to get you back on the Yuffie DLC.
If it just comes down to it and you start playing Rebirth on PC, I'm just going to say fuck the Yuffie shit and buy it on PS5 and start playing. I'm just going to give up.
You can always come back to the Yuffie DLC. It's not like...
No. I'm anal. I was trying to do it in order.
I know.
I don't know.
It'll be like a prequel,
That's what I will do. I'll just go buy that shit and play it. Yeah. If you're going to be like, yeah, man, I'm playing this, I'm going to just be like...
I know. You're going to want to play it.
Stop talking to me. Yeah, I'm going to get jealous and have to play.
Yep.
So...
Yep. Well, that's what excited me for the week for sure. How about you?
Hell yeah. Oh man, as far as anime, man, what can I say? It all comes back to Blue Lock.
Oh.
All right.
Oh, okay.
It all comes back to Blue Lock.
I was expecting Don to Don.
That's another thing. We're going to talk about that. That's not what excited me this week. That's just a conversation I want to have.
Okay, fair.
Blue Lock was hype.
Word.
Like fucking, we're at the point where Barrow's on the field just trying to steal his light.
Yep.
Steal Isagi's light. Fucking shit is just bonkers. He's a madman. Everyone's just rocking. I was like literally watching it today, like like hype. Let me say, motherfucker, stop him! Don't let him get that ball. Come on, Isagi. There he is. He hits this goal like out of nowhere. I'm like, All right, I'm happy. Good for you, Barrow. That shit ruled. Then he gets a yellow card because he takes his shirt off.
I fucking
Fucking
love him.
dude.
He's my favorite character
This
in that
show's
show.
too much. I know he is. It says a lot about you. Says a lot about you. Um, you know, he's entertaining, but he's a terrible character. He's a terrible person.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
sure.
Um,
What
yeah,
does it
man.
say
Fucking
about me? I
Cheeto.
want to hear this now. Let's
Kidding, I'm
delve
fucking
into
with you.
this stuff. I want to hear it.
No, I'm really just messing with you.
Okay.
And Cheeto, all the shit that Cheeto was saying, like, we talked about it briefly, but then in the episode after that we talked about it, he had said what you had said. He said
Okay.
about impregnating the goal and stuff.
Yep.
Yep. So,
Fucking amazing.
show's wild.
Fucking amazing.
Fucking wild, dude.
Yeah, man. That arc is great. That arc is so great.
I'm enjoying it for sure.
I feel like it's the best arc. In my so far, I feel like I mean, his writing style is. I mean, we've talked about his writing style before. It's interesting. But the U-20 arc for sure, I feel like that whole match is probably like the most hype match. I feel like. I mean, there's a lot of hype in the newer chapters too, but I just feel like the way that was choreographed was really well done. So,
Loving it.
hell yeah.
Absolutely loving it. I love that, like the whole team, this like whole team of egoists, like recognizes this one character's brain.
Yeah.
And they're like, all right, we're gonna watch this guy. This is the guy to watch because we want to do anything for ourselves. He's gonna make it happen.
Oh yeah.
I like it.
Hell
sure.
yeah.
And like we always say, it's just awesome to see people at the best of their abilities and just doing, like rad shit.
Hell yeah.
Right. So like let's use Blue Lock because you haven't watched any of the second season.
I have not yet, no.
But it's something you read.
Yes.
So, as you know, like I consume a lot of manga, a lot of anime, all that stuff. And I love both. Like I love when one is the other. You know, when the show is the book and all that stuff. But like say Frieren, right? I love that manga so much. I never finished the show, right? I just kind of stopped watching it. And not because I didn't like it, I loved it.
Yeah.
But it's like I didn't need it or something. There's something in me that's just like I don't really need to watch this. Like I'm sure I'll watch it someday.
Yeah.
But I still haven't. And like I didn't watch the last Don episode till today, even though it came out Thursday.
Yeah.
The first one I didn't watch for a couple days later. I haven't been rushing to watch Don. And of course I enjoy it when I watch it, but like there's a part of me that really doesn't care that I'm watching Don. Isn't that like almost sacrilegious? Because I just like I have the manga, it's right there. I love it so much, and it's like I don't know, it's not the same. Like the pace is different for me. It's just like, and it's not to say I don't like it. Of course I like it. It's just I don't know. It's almost like I don't need the show.
Yeah, I mean, because I feel like at the end of the day, like watching the show is, you know what's gonna happen already. You're really there for the animation, and see, this is my thing. I mean, the animation is great. Don't get me wrong, but this is like why I'm such a critical asshole about animation, because I feel like that's what the anime is there for, right? Like we read the manga already. Now we want to see it look beautiful, like to its fullest extent. Like that's why I'm so picky about animation. I feel like.
But Don, if we're gonna use that argument, Don is giving us exactly.
It is. So I the only thing for you, I mean, again, I just feel like it comes down to that, like you already know the story, so maybe the fact that you're not so picky about animation dulls your sense of like hypeness towards the show.
I don't think that's it though. I honestly think it's just my attachment to Don. You know what I mean? The attachment to the manga that I've held now for how many years? It's been going for a couple of years.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's like I have just this attachment to this thing already that this other thing exists. I think it's awesome.
You feel like it's a separate entity almost, yeah?
I think it's like a completely separate entity. Like I'm not like I don't know. It's weird. I just found it strange and like something I would bring up,
Yeah.
It's the second show that I've done that with. And Frieren, like, of course, I don't have the same attachment to Frieren, but it's like still profoundly important to me because of thematically, it's the only manga I've ever read that's anything like it.
Hmm.
Um, so like I have a strong attachment to that. Well, so maybe I mean I don't know. I guess it's something to do with that. It's weird.
Yeah, that is interesting for sure. Hmm. Yeah, maybe it's just like you're such a fan of the original work that the other stuff just doesn't feel like. I don't know. I don't know. I honestly don't know.
Doesn't matter as much.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like what I like about it more than anything is the fact that now I know that like merchandise is gonna start pouring out.
Yeah. Yep. I've already seen some Seiko stuff in the works, I believe. So you got to start saving up for that.
Oh man, I'll be getting it. Don't you worry. Yeah, man. I don't know. It's just interesting attachment to these things. I never realized like, I've always had attachment to stories, but I've always accepted it in all its forms and like, loved it all equally.
Yeah.
And with a lot of, manga and anime, I do. But for some reason, those two titles,
Hmm.
I won't let myself like fall behind on Don. Like when it comes back in July, I will be there for
Oh,
it.
absolutely.
I bet you they'll put in the movie theater again.
I wouldn't doubt it. Everything is going to the movie theater, man.
Great.
Which,
I wish there was
speaking of
more.
that,
Not everything.
well, I feel like it's going to become more and more. I feel like they're really doing everything they can now.
I think they're trying.
But I think that's a good point to transition to Chainsaw Man. Chainsaw Man movie next year. Fucking awesome.
I forgot the date.
I don't think they have a
I'm
set date
I
yet.
can
I think they just said
button up for
2025.
that.
I think they just said 2025.
Yeah, man. I'll be there for it.
Hell yeah.
You know that.
Looks fucking amazing. Looks great.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
so
that
hyped.
like slowed down 4 seconds was like Jesus.
Hell yeah. And I was looking, there's like screenshots everywhere. Obviously just from the little teaser they showed, but like it's pretty like some of the shots are like pretty 1-to-1 with the manga. Like it almost looks like they traced it in a way, you know? Like it looks really good.
It's fun.
It looks really cool. So I'm very, very interested, very hyped to see that for sure.
I'm excited for that. I'm definitely excited for that.
Hell yeah.
And the AOT compilation, the final compilation is coming in February.
Awesome. See, this is what I
I'd
mean.
like
Like
to
I
see
feel
that.
like everything is fucking in the movies now. I'm telling you. Oh man.
Definitely whatever that movie was that was going to make me cry. I want to go see that one too.
Oh yeah, that was I forget
I don't
something about
remember what it's called.
colors, right? Something about colors. What's your color or something? It was the same people who did a silent voice, so that's the way
Something
to
like that. What's
to
your
find
color? Yeah, something like that.
it. Yeah.
What's my color? I don't know.
Yeah, no, I saw that trailer. I was like, oh, this is literally a silent voice part two. This is gonna fucking make me cry. Like this is.
Gonna wreck us.
Yeah, no, there's a lot of good stuff coming out, and it's just so cool to see like anime getting into the movie theaters, and I feel like it's just more and more. So, hell yeah.
Heck yeah, man. Awesome.
We need some Don the Damn energy in here, Mr. 40 Song. What is
Yeah.
going on?
I don't know, man. I told you I ain't got no energy.
It's too cold, guys. It's too fucking cold out there.
Yeah, man. It's been like 8 degrees, 12 degrees. No, thank you.
Not fun. Not fun.
Yeah, man. So that show blew me bro.
Okay, yeah.
Told you about it a few times now.
Yep.
So like these people, like they're basically all like they were like Ronin basically. They had no master. So they go to Kyoto because there's like a new shogun, like a new young shogun.
Yep.
and he's going to be going to Kyoto, and they're like taking it upon themselves to go there and like protect the town and like try and get in. And they do eventually get in with like the local one of the local factions, right?
Hmm.
And so they're doing that, and they're you see like the honor of these people and stuff. It's been a very interesting show. I really enjoy it.
Yeah.
In this latest episode, the three youngest members, they're all like I don't know, like young teens. They're they wind up meeting, kind of like saving the young Shogun. He like, by himself. They didn't know who he was, and like he comes into it. And there's a point where he tells like the main character kid of the show, Neo, like he says, "Why are you unprotected? Why are you out of the palace here on these streets when you know there's people trying to kill you? This is reckless and stupid, you know?"
Hmm.
And he goes, I've lived like a lord this whole life. I want to know who these commoners are. I want to know the people that I'm trying to like live for and protect, like what I'm doing here. Um, and what he found was, our character Neo and this Blue Miburo, well, not Blue, but they're just called the Miburo group,
Yeah.
uh, who are like living very honorably and living like a code of ethics that he could see in commoners because they don't have anything. It was all this like class stuff, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
So like there's this moment of like this interesting recognition, and the show kind of ends there because it's the cliffhanger. But I really enjoyed that. I thought it was really cool. This show is fascinating. It's interesting seeing like the ruling stuff, the class stuff.
Hmm.
Like I think I wanted to talk about. I was watching this show, The Last Kingdom, which is about English history and like Alfred the Great and shit.
Yeah.
And Vikings. Um, and like there's this dude. He starts off as like a Saxon. He's from Northumbria. It's above Wessex in England. And as a kid, he's taken prisoner by Vikings and winds up like basically adopted into them and raised as a Dane. And then as an adult, he comes back to England and winds up embroiled in all the turmoil and stuff. And he's a great warrior. And because of like vows and circumstances, he winds up fighting for the Saxons against like basically his people, right? So he's constantly making like these honor choices and sacrificing his life, his comfort, his loves, family, everything, like throughout this entire show. And the king, just doesn't care. None of these people in power don't ever care because he's lower than them, and he's a tool, basically.
Hmm.
And it's interesting at one point, like the king is dying at the end of his life, and he finally acknowledges what he's done, to this character, how he's used them. And like he cares, but he's also explaining that he doesn't care. You know what I mean? Because he's a ruler and he had to make the choices for the people, right?
Yeah.
He has to use the sharpest weapon, right? Harsh. It's harsh for rulers and common people. You know,
Yeah. I mean, I think we still see it today, right? I mean,
absolutely. We can look to
yeah.
Ukraine.
Yeah, we can. I mean, we can look anywhere at this point. I feel like. It's fucking
Absolutely.
everywhere.
Just the most.
Yeah, I mean, if we go back to like that conversation we had the one time about like, um, do we feel like if we're thrown into that role, like I know obviously we spoke on this and you're like, I don't want to fucking do that, but like
Yeah, but if we did, we'd do it to the best of
we
our
do it to the
ability.
best of our ability. What do you? I
We would
mean,
do exactly what Alfred did. Yes,
do the same
you have
thing.
to.
Yeah.
You have to. You got to do it.
Hmm.
I mean, sure, maybe along the way you could be a little more generous to him than Alfred was. But overall,
Yeah.
right? He's a king first and foremost.
Yeah.
You know, he gives his own daughter to an abusive fucking man. They gotta do
Hmm.
that shit.
Yeah. It's a cold world. Hmm.
Pressing,
Hmm.
sad stuff, my friend. Stuff. But it's real. I mean, that's what we talk about. Like, what do you do with power? How do you use it? Sometimes you have to use it, like this.
Yeah. All right. I'm going to
Heavy is
offer.
the head that wears the crown.
Heavy is the head that wears the crown. For sure. What do we think? I'm going to say I can cut this out if we feel the need. But at least for us, right? We live in America. Right now, our big thing is this guy who killed the CEO. What do we think, like, what do we hope for in the future with the class systems and I guess just general well-being for people, pushing forward from this?
Bro, you really want my opinion?
Yeah.
I don't think there's hope. I think it's going to get worse. These corporations are just going to get more power. It's going to turn into fucking Night City. You know what I mean? It's going to be all, everything's corporatized, everything.
That's hilarious that you say that, because people are literally comparing this, like, on the internet to Cyberpunk and saying that.
Are you serious?
They're saying
I'm not seeing
they're saying
that.
Luigi Mangione is Johnny Silverhand. That is fucking so funny.
Bro, I'm not an optimist, and I honestly do truthfully believe that is the closest to like what I truly believe our future is going to look like.
Yeah.
Is Night City. That's what I think's going to happen. Really do. Everyone's just going to wind up indebted to someone else, and the people who, those people are going to be those corporations. They own every little company under them.
Yep. Just
they're going to wind up owning us.
The continuous rat race that we already live in. We basically already live in it, right? It's just going to be tenfold.
Well, I mean, if you really want to take this analogy further, just look at like the whole basic idea of like insurance.
Yeah.
Right? In Cyberpunk, if you have an expensive package, not only if you're wounded, like if people are attacking you, then people are going to come and rescue your ass and bring you to the hospital and make sure you live.
Yeah.
Right? Like nowadays, obviously in our world, it's not like that. But if you can't afford this expensive treatment, you're going to have to just die because you can't have this expensive treatment. And why do they charge that? Because the equipment they have is so astronomically expensive. They have to. They don't have a fucking choice.
Yeah. Yeah. Some harsh shit. Fuck.
Mm-hmm. So, I mean, it's definitely definitely Night City, bro. Right? That's where we're going.
Yeah. I
don't know about you, but I doubt I'll be rich enough to be a cyborg.
Well, we hope to be rich soon. We will be rich soon, but I don't know about cyborg rich, but
well, I mean, I don't know. If we start knocking people off and go to some of them back alley, it's been so long I forgot what they call them. Who are the people that they do the shit?
Hitman?
No, the doctor people who do the implants
for them. In the game, I forget what they call them. Yeah. I forget what they call them in the game.
My stoner memory doesn't always help.
Yeah, bro, we can go get the Neuralink. We can go get the Neuralink from Elon. He'll hook us up.
All right, I'm in.
Yeah,
I love it. I always said, give me a robot spine, man. I'd love to have a strong robot back.
Nope, not gonna happen. Nope. Some millionaire is gonna have that, not you. The millionaire CEO.
I don't need the military grade shit. Mine's just gotta hold me up.
Oh, okay.
I
think they have those now. I think they have those now. But
well, not like I'm talking about.
Yeah, the one you're
Not like a.
talking about, that's gonna be like Elon's gonna have that.
Oh yeah, true.
Not
Yeah,
you.
yeah.
You can get a stick and some tape.
No, I'll get what my mom's getting. Fucking just like rods stuck up my spine.
Yeah, you want the
Yeah, dude. Make me cyber 40.
Cyber 40. Cyberson. He'll no longer be
Cyber son.
40. His age will be an enigma to him. He'll just be boom, Cyberson, noon improved.
That's right. Unaging robot man.
Yep.
Hey, I'm into it. I like it.
Whatever floats your boat, man. Well, I know we talked about immortality before, so definitely. Yep. That's funny.
Yep. Us and King Vamp.
King King Vamp.
King Vamp.
King Vamp
AKA the
Center, aka Center, aka
AKA
Playboy Cardi, aka I don't know
Start the
what he
bar.
calls himself. Yep, start the bar.
Those got to be new names. Oh God, we shouldn't do this. This bit's running too close to. I actually mentioned them to you earlier. Blank Check has a bit where they have a producer who has a shit ton of nicknames, and they just say all their nicknames.
Oh.
So we'll look like they're stealing their bit if we do this.
Oh, I was gonna say. So like, I'm a pretty empathetic person. I have pretty strong source of empathy. I have a weird sense of empathy though. Like I have empathy for people that most people won't have empathy for, and then like other stuff I just like don't. It's interesting. But anyway, my point
Kind of
being,
same.
my point being, like sometimes I find it hard to like understand people's struggles. So like we were just talking about like healthcare and stuff, right? And like the people getting saved because they have the higher plan, and then there's people struggling because they're poor, right? And my thought always was like the way I think, my thought initially is always like, well, like just take care of yourself and like survive and like because I've never been in a situation where like I needed help, you know. Like I never been in that situation, so it's hard for me to have sympathy or empathy for people like that when they talk about like I mean, even in like today's world with like abortion and I mean healthcare and uh, I don't know, antidepressant drugs, you know, all these systems that we
You can't
have.
relate.
I can't relate. It's hard for me to find empathy, like particularly like we can say abortion. I mean, that's the easiest one to say because I'm a guy. I don't,
Never be able to
you know,
understand.
I'll never be able to understand. So it's like hard, and I don't like get it because it's just such like a weird thing. Um,
So I I personally I think the reason I can't empathize with people is because I have been on that flip side.
mm,
When I was 21 years old, I herniated a disc.
yeah,
I had a fucking, disc bulge, man.
yep,
And I couldn't do shit.
yep,
Couldn't do shit. I was on a cane, I needed a surgery. And surgery was expensive as hell. And I couldn't afford the surgery. I had like shit coverage. It wasn't gonna happen.
yeah,
So couldn't get my surgery. So I fucking, I needed to like rely on Medicaid. But because I made, like just too much money, I made like $50 or $80 like too much money for their cutoff.
yeah,
I had to just not work for 3 months,
yeah,
go out of work and suffer for 3 months before I can get Medicaid. And then Medicaid paid for my surgery.
mm,
And the pain I felt with my back, like literally, dude, I was crying.
yeah,
You know what I mean? Excuse me. And like in that moment, like I had seen, like, 'cause my mother also has these problems. Like, she's worse than me, obviously. So I'd seen her when I was young, like this, and I never understood.
yeah,
And then when I felt these pains, I finally understood what it truly means to like cry and not be able to put on your own shoes or socks.
mm,
Cut your toenails, things like that. Um, so like I knew, and like I had it happened again years later. Uh, I've talked a little bit about the big relationship I had for like 10 years. Well, the beginning of the end of this relationship was me herniating another disc because I couldn't do anything.
Yeah.
It was useless. She didn't understand at all the pain I was going through. And I
Mm.
knew that she would never understand. I could not explain it to her. I'm crawling on the ground crying, and she's looking at me like, "What the fuck is this dude doing?" Listen, babe, I don't want to be here. This is not what I'm choosing to do, you
Yeah.
know? And like that's me with back pain. There are people who are worse shit. So like I can't like I can when I like think about what I went through and go, I can't imagine what you're going through. I have to relate, I have to be able to feel that empathy for them.
Mm.
That's why I can feel that empathy because I've been through it.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know? Bro, I had a fucking like 80-year-old woman tie my shoes in a supermarket.
It's
You know
humbling.
how like I was just gonna say, you know how much that hurts your ego? Like
Yeah.
it's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
You know? I have some pretty fucked up stories from when I was in those situations.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So I don't know, and people like they should get some kind of help. I don't know.
Yeah. Hmm.
But like
Yeah.
what help? I don't know. Because like we say, like those doctors have to pay for their machines. You know what I mean? Like they can't
Yeah.
just give away their help because they are unfortunately a business too, right?
Yeah. I don't know.
Just crazy. It's just a crazy situation.
Yeah. I mean, do we have to? I mean, like, is the world? I mean, okay, we know, simply put, like the world is not fair. Obviously, like there is no happy, like, for everyone outcome. Like, where do we fall in that? Do we have to, like, do we have to work with it? Do we have to rise above it? Like, do we have to, like? I mean, obviously, we talk about this with the laws of power and all this different Machiavellian stuff.
Yeah.
Um,
The only choice we have is to take what control we can in it, right?
yeah,
So like really the only answer is to like make enough money to do what we got to do,
yeah,
right? I mean, it's as simple as that.
mm, yeah,
Ugh, so simple. It sucks.
mm,
Like I don't know. It like feels gross. Like like I, ew. It's also gross to say, but like I think of myself as like artsy. So like to say it like that sucks, but it's also true. The reason they call them starving artists, right?
mm,
'Cause they don't sell. You gotta do it.
yeah. So me sitting here when we were having this conversation, I mean, the whole time I was just thinking about, like, take it over the world type shit. you know,
Bro, you need
I
that's the thing though. You're gonna take over the world, you need so much money, you need fucking bombs, you need armies, you
yeah,
need machine guns and tanks. You know?
yeah,
Think about the weaponry the US Army has at its disposal.
mm, yeah. I just
Dude.
I don't know.
I've thought about this, like, how great would it be to like, take over a little corner of the country? As soon as you take over that corner of the country, they're gonna be like, ah,
Yeah. Well, so
you know what I mean?
what I think of, right, though, is like, what if it's not like brute force simplicity, right? Like, what if it's more of like you take it over through such, like, psych damage, right? Like, you do something where you get everyone on your side, or um you turn everyone against each other, right? Oh man, that's dark. Like,
But
is
like to
that?
what end? Like what happens afterwards?
I don't know. I guess clean slate, right? I don't know.
Well, but what about the rest of the country or the world or whatever? You know what I mean? Like, because they're gonna have to, you're still gonna have to deal with them
Yeah.
in the long run.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You're still a part of it,
Mm.
right?
Mm.
It used to be, back in the day, America is a fine example of it. A people move into an area, they wipe out who's there.
Yep.
They go, "Hey, we live here now. We're from here,"
Yeah.
and that's how it is. Like now, we can't do that because they got more powerful weapons. It used to be swords. You
Yeah.
know, we have a little more
Well,
warriors than you. We're gonna win. We can't do that no more. We can have fucking 50 dudes from your local town with all with shotguns or whatever.
mm.
But they're gonna bring in the army, who's gonna have 200 dudes with advanced weaponry. you know,
Mm.
state of the art, like body armor and
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah.
Who's gonna lose?
Me and the shotguns, I guess.
Dude, totally. I mean, like, doesn't matter who's in the right anymore. The power's power. We talk about that. Power is power.
Mm.
That's what's happening. That's what back to Ukraine. Like, that's what Putin is doing. He has power. He has this thing. He can do this. He's doing it. He's getting away with it. It's happening.
Mm. But Ukraine is putting up a good fight, though. I feel like they could still win. I don't think they'll ever win. I think
Their
they could.
spirit is amazing.
Say what?
Their spirit is amazing.
It is. It's incredible, and I think I don't know if they would ever win on their own, but I think at least they are strong enough that they are gonna hold out until something happens to stop the war. That's what I foresee.
Ideally.
That's what I foresee.
Ideally.
So I don't know. That just gives me hope in a way, But it also is still the reality of if Ukraine wasn't backed by the U.S., by I don't know whoever else is its allies, it probably would have been done by now, And it's also a matter of because I think there is cases where Putin's like, all right, I'm not going to launch a nuclear missile because America said I shouldn't do that or else we're starting World War III or whatever it is, there's cases where it's already he could have been done if he wanted to, but he just hasn't done it, I don't know.
That's the thing with nukes, man. It's mutually assured destruction. One person launches them, someone else is going to launch them too.
Yep.
You know?
No, what's that saying? No one man should have all that power. And for what? Why does he have it? Not why don't I have it?
I don't know. But I remember one of the plot lines for one of the shitty Superman movies was him putting all the nukes up in space from all around the world.
Yeah, now fight it out.
Yep. Hey man.
That's what we need. I need to make a nuke.
You need to make a nuke.
Then I hold the strings.
Where are you gonna get plutonium or whatever?
I'll find it. How'd they find it before? How's the first nuke made? Huh? Right? I just gotta replicate it. I gotta go mine somewhere for plutonium.
Pretty sure they just made a massively successful movie about this very guy.
Yeah, Oppenheimer. I watched it too. He was talking about physics and shit with Einstein, and he's like, I'm gonna make this. And then he fucking built it. I just gotta do that same shit. I gotta just study his formulas.
You gotta talk to somebody about it and then just do it. Yeah.
Yep, you can be Einstein. I'll go wait. You go wait in a park somewhere, and I'll come talk to you. And then I'll be Oppenheimer.
Yeah, my job's good. All right.
Yeah. I don't even think Einstein really said anything. I think he was just oh, you know
Passed
it
him
in
a
your
notebook.
You know it in your heart. I don't know. And Oppenheimer just spawned in the nuke.
In your heart, the key to mass extermination.
Yeah, that's right. Einstein was saying the whole movie don't fucking make that nuke. You're gonna blow up the world. And he's like, but I'll feel good. My ego. I need to build this thing so I can feel like I did something with my life, right?
There you go. There you go. You know, he thought that was his legacy, right?
I guess so. Fucking
It
bitch.
was.
Fuck Oppenheimer. I don't like him anymore.
Did you like Oppenheimer?
No, I guess not. I mean, I liked the movie. The movie was good, so I guess I liked him
All
from
right.
the movie standpoint.
Anyway, it's so strange the live action things that you watch.
I mean, Barbie, Oppenheimer. That's about it. I don't think I watched any other live
Basically,
action
just
stuff.
watch like the pop culture.
Oh yeah,
consciousness
absolutely,
movie.
absolutely. I mean, those. I mean, listen, Barbie was a meme. Like I went to see that as a meme, right?
I couldn't watch it past the opening.
I thought it was hilarious. I mean, it wasn't that funny. It was more. So you know what I had fun doing when I watched Barbie was fucking like joking. Me and my friend were sitting next to each other, and we were just like saying dumb shit the whole movie, trying to make other people laugh. That's what I enjoyed, not the movie. The movie was just about like it was basically just about feminism. I'm like, okay, I get it. Like,
it just wasn't for me. Yeah.
yeah.
Very much a feminist. But
40 son is not a feminist confirmed.
Don't you dare put out there. Nope. I was raised by women. I treat women with respect.
Me too. I was raised by women. Yeah.
Oh, wow. All right.
I'm kidding, guys. I'm kidding. Oppenheimer. Anyway, what I was trying to say is, why is Putin got the nukes? Like, what did he do? He was a kid at one point. He grew up. Now he's Putin. Now he's got the nukes. Now he's president of Russia. Like, why? This is just a luck thing, right? Like, this has nothing to do with anything else but luck. He just happened to be born Putin. I happen to be born T-Cone. Like, what is this?
That's politics. He was able to stay in the military and in the consciousness and get power.
So that's what I need to do. I need to become Trump's bestie.
Let's think about it. It's what he wants, right? He wants an empire. He wants it to be an empire. He wants to become an emperor.
I want to be the emperor. I want to be a Lelouch.
I don't.
That's what I got to do. I got to be Lelouch. I got to save the world.
Yeah, but his future is not great.
It's not, but you know what? It's worth it for the ego trip. I'm going to be like Oppenheimer. I'm going to be like Oppenheimer. I'd rather
just keep living.
Nah, I know. I would too. Living. Well, I don't know. Okay, how about this? I'll interest you with a question. Would you rather just keep living? I don't know what I'm trying to say. Okay. Would you rather live eternally in a shitty world, or would you rather die making the world a great world?
All right. So.
Yeah, got him on
exactly
the
life I have right now, like who I am right now, would I have to make this choice?
Ask that question. You said the person you are now has to make that choice.
Who I am right now.
Like you'll stay like that forever. Today. Is that what you mean?
Today, this guy, the person you're looking at right now, he's answering this question, not like.
Well, yeah, you're answering the question. What the fuck?
All right. So I'm living forever.
Okay. So, like, even if the world, like,
I got nothing. I don't have fucking wife and kids to worry about. Fuck everyone else. I'm staying alive and seeing what's happening. They can all die.
So, like, Putin takes over. You herniate another disc. Putin's like, I do not give a fuck. I do not give a fuck, brother.
Wait. I'm immortal but still fragile. Like I don't
who the fuck said? Who the fuck said anything changed except you were immortal?
You can fucking heal.
No, I didn't say you're a fucking supervillain that gets to live forever. I just said you're immortal. You get to live forever.
Every immortal fucking.
All right. Like you're a regular. Mortality. You're a regular human.
What if I fall off a bridge? Then I die. I'm not immortal. Just fucking bag of broken bones. You just been rolling around like,
okay.
Hey. Crunching around.
So you're okay. Yeah. So okay.
If this is the case, then no, I'm saving the world.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Like that. Well, that's a shitty thing. I can't live selfishly like that. Like, that sucks.
Oh shit!
You ruined the dream. You made the dream bogus. Who wants it? Save the world. Fucking put me out of my misery. Just kill me now.
Oh fuck! All right, it's time to wrap this shit up. There you have it,
I'm into
folks. 40 Son would save the world for you. For you. You watching.
That's right.
He'd
I
save
didn't
the
say
world for
anything
you.
else. I would do it out of my heart.
Yes. Yes. He could have been a sick, handsome ass vampire. Lived forever, fucked hella hoes. Did all
Oh, yeah,
shit.
because that was the option. That was the option.
But he chose you. Remember that. Remember that.
Mm-hmm.
He could have been turning up in the vampire club. He would have been getting on with. He would have been freaky ass vampire. He would have been getting on with dude vampires, girl vampire, dog vampire, cat vampire, bird vampire. He would have been living, but y'all, he did it for you.
A bird vampire? That would be uncomfortable.
Cloaca.
Get the fuck out of here. This got weird.
All right. Thanks for watching, guys. Please like, share, subscribe. Tell all your friends about how 40 Son saved the world and didn't fuck
and fuck the cloaca.
Yeah, yeah. All right. See you guys next time.
Later, man.